Well, it's another early morning, and I still ain't fixed my coat, or even figured out what I'm going to do with it. I took my meds, watched my videos that I always like to watch, and I started working on that painting a little bit. I went from a purple gray to an orangey red background. That's as far as I've got. Let's see. I've been watching the television. You can't miss it. Turned on the TV. Now all I've got is the people running for the elections and the quick pro quo. A lot of people don't know what that means. It means like you take something for like a bribe, or you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back type deal. And I'm leaving it up in the air on that one. How many people really realize what a quick pro quo is? And what do they think about that mess on television? That's all I'm going to call it, is a mess. I ain't going to make a decision one way or the other. It's a mess. I'd like to hear you guys' opinions on it. Even in foreign countries, what do you think about this running for, trying to impeach the president? Like I said, one way or the other. That's one reason I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube. And it's all over YouTube, too. It's everywhere. My printer came in yesterday from the UPS. That's what it was. I've got to box up the old printer and send it back to Canon. And see if I can get that new Canon printer to work. I bought it last Christmas and I haven't printed. It just don't work. So they sent me another one. And I've got to send theirs. They was nice enough to do that. I didn't even have my receipt. It'd been over almost a year. Everybody tried to get it to work. Even that guy that I talked to, he worked for hours with me on the phone trying to get it to work. It wouldn't work. I was going to totally mad. Everybody else in the world worked on it. But I got to do that today. My throat's a little sore. Must have snored last night like everybody else. Today's bath day for me. Every 3 days I take me a shower. I don't do anything else to get dirty, but every 3 days I take a shower anyway. I hear Ori shaking this morning. He's stirring around. It's still dark. It's around 5 o'clock. I always get up around 5 o'clock. Little guy decides he wants to get up and go outside. Him and, let's see, everybody went out but baby girl. She didn't go out. The boys went out with their daddy. He grumbled at them all the way. Baby girl's up. She'll be wanting to go. That was who. She's coming back up. Yep, she's coming back up. Craziest thing. I get the whole house to stir when I get up and get around. Today is laundry day too, I believe it is. I'm going to take all these t-shirts and stuff. I change outfits every day. And I got a pile of clothes, 7 outfits, 7 days. I do laundry once a week. Hadn't been doing anything. Like I said, I went shopping, bought some solar panels. I think I've got 35 panels now. Something like that. I think that's plenty. And I don't, like I said, I've got so many odds and ends. Run out of eggs. I got 1 egg left out of 10. Called the lady. She said her chickens quit laying there because of the cold weather. So I guess I have to buy store-boughts. I really don't like the flavor of them. I like to put some more garlic and everything else in them, get them edible. Lord help my English. Yep, it's on the TV right now. They're still going over the ambassador's speech. I don't know. Like I said, tell me what you think about it. I like to hear the opinions of foreign countries. They probably think we're crazy over here. Let's see. I took my meds. Made my bed. Like I said, I just can't get into finishing that painting. I've got 2 or 3 of them started. I had a desert scene started, and I haven't even I just figured out what I want to put on it, and I ain't even started that thing. I get in slumps, and then I get in hot spots. Man, I'll paint for a month. Man, I'll turn in painting 2 or 3 paintings out a day. And then I get work a couple of months, I don't do nothing. I'm painting. I'll do other things, like go shopping. Painting keeps me from going shopping and spending money. Of course, you're going to spend enough money. Painting anyway. Your paints cost you so much, your canvas costs you so much. If you find frames, yeah, I got worried anymore. I was going to start a project on, I hear that, excuse me. Oh, well, I don't know how to draw. Well, I'm going to take like a print of a painting, and we'll get like paint my numbers. We're going to paint over this print, and change it up a little bit, whatever, make it our own, but we're going to, that way you don't have to draw anything, or you don't have to, get crazy with it. You just, go with the flow. I try to get hold of my friend. They are changing some stuff January 1st about kids' videos and adult videos and all kinds of stuff on YouTube. You need to check into that. Just, I don't know what to call it, but they're going to, apparently YouTube is passing the buck on the creators, and you can be fined for having, like, kids' toys in the background or Santa Claus or whatever if you don't put your... It's got to be kid-friendly or whatever. I don't know. I try to make everything... I put mine on adults. I don't know, but I don't think no kid wants to listen to people, old man gripe and talk anyway. Talk about the election, talk about the impeachment, talk about paintings, talk about printers or solar panels. I mean, what kid want to listen to that? And I still gotta find a place to get my coat fixed. I've got about 5 or 6 of these good leather coats. It's awful good to just throw it away, cut it up or something. It's because the zipper is broke. I don't know what I'm going to eat for cereal this morning. We're out of milk. We're out of eggs. We're out of bread. I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I could eat a meat sandwich without bread. Oh, God. It's just going to be a day. I did get my one of my computers out. I bought 2 laptops Christmas last year. One big one, one little one. And I don't hardly ever use them. I got 4 or 5 other laptops. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do. I'd give a bunch of them away, but I got so much information on them, I'm scared to. Afraid to. Well, I'm telling you, proper English ain't me today. Big boy's up stirring around. Boy, I had to spank him the other day. Well, I didn't really spank him. I took I have a dust, where your duster, and I pushed it between him and his daddy because I ain't getting bit no more. They tried to break him up one time from fighting, and they bit me on the hand. That ain't going to work. Should have stuck my hand down there. But they didn't like that duster. They scared of it, so they quit for a minute. They grumble all the time. What else am I going to do today? I want to paint, but I just ain't in the mood. I got to get that printer plugged up and ready to go, and turn around and box that other one up. I don't know whether they want me to send it to the United States Postal Service or UPS, one or the other. They said their address is on the top. All I got to do is rip it off and stick it back on there. Oh, the guy has not got hold of me for that land in Colorado, so I don't know about that gold mine. I even got out my metal detectors and everything else. It's been raining here for a day and a half. Not real bad, just sprinkle rain. Right here is itching. I guess that 3 days, about 3 days, my head starts itching, and there's everything else needing a shower. I don't know how they made it crossing the desert during Moses' day without a shower. And they was working. I guess they washed with sand. I've cleaned a lot of cast iron skillets up with old sand, sand and a rock. Just rub it around and around on a skillet and put up some more sand and rub it around, and it'll clean up all that black and stuff off of it. And all that carbon. That reminds me, I've got cast iron that I need to get out, and every once in a while I put them on the stove and I take bacon grease. And I put bacon grease in them and let them warm up real good, and then I rub them all the way down with the bacon grease and then put them up again. Sometimes, now back during the day when people wants to store them, you can put bacon grease all over them, or lard, and wrap them up in aluminum foil, and they'll last for years and years and years without rusting. 10, 15, 20 years. Sort of stink when you open them back up, but they're easy to clean up. Throw them in the fire, let them get cherry red, and they're all clean again. What else am I going to do today? They're still talking about that impeachment stuff. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about that crap. Let's see. I ain't going to give you my opinion where he should be or shouldn't be. Have evidence or not evidence. The verdict is still out. Oh, big boy's up. He looked at me like, Daddy, don't talk to me this morning. I don't feel good. You're going to fall off the floor off that divan. The little guy stole his blanket. The little guy sleeps with me, and then now he's mad, so he's over at the end of the van, stole his brother's blanket. Boy's got the bed and the floor, and baby girl's got the love seat. Nobody sits in my chair. They don't sit in that other chair. That's overstuffed chair over there. They don't like to. What else am I going to do? I got to stay busy. Let's see. Hook up the printer today. First thing I'm going to do is take a shower this morning. I might eat breakfast before he hook up the printer. I don't know what I'm going to eat for breakfast, since I'm out of eggs, bread, and everything else. Could just eat me, I don't want to eat starches. Try to lose weight anyway. I lost about 15, 20 pounds, but don't look like it. At least that's what my doctor said. I've lost that much weight, they weigh me. It's getting towards the end of the month. I guess the end of the month is Thanksgiving. I need to starve between now and Thanksgiving so I can eat all the good pies and cakes. I don't know. I hate to get up every morning and take medicine. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pills here in front of me. And that ain't counting my shots. I've been real good, though. I haven't had to... I take a testosterone every 2 weeks, and I take a diabetic shot once a week. It's called Tericity or something like that. And everybody says, "Ooh, I don't like the needles." Well, I don't either, but I got to do it anyway. It's better than taking an insulin shot every day. Well, let me let you go. I'm looking around what projects I've got to do and finish up and move stuff around. But look into that changing the rules January 1st on a bunch of creators stuff. That's going to cut back on your AdSense and stuff. I don't AdSense. But be sure to mark your videos appropriately. Appropriately. Yeah, that's hard to say without teeth. They're in a jar this morning. After it's got them washed up and cleaned up, you have to rinse them about 5 times so they won't taste so bad. It tastes like bleach. You guys have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Hit the bell if you haven't. Make a comment if you haven't. And there's something else. Tell a friend. Share it. And what would you want me to talk about tomorrow? I'll talk about any subject you got. I'll tell you what, I might even tell you what I think about it. Oh, that TV. I'm going to let you go. I've got some stuff I've got to get around and do today. It's like I said, it's a warm brush day and a grinder for my toenails and fingernails. High-speed grinder. 80 grit sandpaper. That might get the barnacles off of me. You have a great one.